Okay, so let me just today's show is gonna be about Sikhism and Punjabi culture. Gonna get a few people on, obviously. Has it started? Let me just double check I've gone live. Oh, have I gone live? Yeah, I've gone live. Okay, yeah, I'm live. Sorry. Yeah, so anybody that sees any negative comments or anything, I want them deleted. This is a religious show, sort of, because we're going to be talking about stuff that's the religion. Later on, obviously, this is going to be very Sikh focused. I'll have a couple of guests on, but what I want to do is at around 8:30, I'm going to stop the stream. I'm going to start a new stream. Um, Yes, cop till you drop. I know, I know. I'm very well behaved when I need to be. I'm like a saint. Shut up, teasing, you little prick. This is a comment that needs to be deleted. Stop it, teasing. Not even joking. I'm telling you, man. Like, don't write stuff like that, man. It's a very bad thing. Please, I'm asking you, because this is one of the things that is a problem. Because I'm gonna put it just for a second. Yeah, and this is not even a joke because this is what it's like. Like the Punjabis have a big problem with alcohol. My cousins are like this. Like they're freaking. I'm sorry if you're listening, dudes. Um, some of you are drunks, man. Like I don't hang around with you because you drink so much. So yeah, I know you're only joking, but try and keep it. It is a serious topic. Yeah, we're gonna go over the cousins drinking and stuff because it is a big problem within the Sikh community about alcohol and stuff like that. And I need to kind of expose what the problem is. And then what I'm going to do for around 2.5 hours, going to do this show. Obviously, I've got my patka on. If you don't wear a turban, then I'll wear, if I'm going temple or stuff, I'll put a uh, patka on, yeah, which is like a just as long as I'm covering my hair respectfully. So yeah, this is what Sikhs would do. So sometimes if I don't put my turban on, and when I go in temple, I'll just put my bandana up. We call it a patka. You might say it's a bandana, but we call it a patka. I'm gonna do the show like I said for around 2.5 hours, and then what I'm gonna do is is that right? Oh, you're lucky, Rebel Machiavelli. Oh, good early morning, Raj. My name, Rebel Machiavelli. Internet legal providings. I will get you off a murder charge for 1 crore. 1 crore. You get life sentence only. Rebel Machiavelli. I will talk about you as much as I want. So as soon as it hits 8:30, I'm gonna go Rebel Machiavelli mode, yeah, and start playing the tunes and stuff, yeah, because still waiting for those papers. So let's not go good early morning, Raj. Yeah, let's not go too negative. I can joke a bit. Don't get it wrong. Sikhs like to joke. We Punjabis like to joke. So what I'm going to do is to at 8:30 do a new stream. I got to expose a few things, and then I have to leave at around 8:45, 9 o'clock max, because I got family time. I've got to watch religious programs with my mother. So if anyone wants to know good programs to watch at around, in the evening, Sikh programs, I would say I normally, Zabida, happy Eid, everybody, happy Eid. So if you want to watch good Sikh programs, and if people want to learn about Sikhs and Punjabi, because what's going to happen, there's going to be a crossover between Punjabi culture, which also includes Muslims, Hindus, because you have Hindus and Muslims that are also Punjabi. Yeah, but I'm going to be concentrating mainly on the Sikh aspect because I think, well, obviously I'm a Sikh. Yeah, Eid Mubarak to everybody, to all the my Muslim people out there, man. Eid Mubarak. Have a good day today, man. Um, so we're going to discuss the differences between Punjabi culture and Sikhism, and you can even use this as a way to like even for Hindus and Muslims, they have the same problem. We all have the same problem where the culture starts to kind of like get muddied with the religion. Yeah, and I would say that happens with all religions, including Christianity. If you look at Catholicism, Catholicism is basically mixed with Romanism. Yeah, so Christianity mixed with Romanism. So basically the Pope, yeah, and I don't want to disrespect, Pope is just basically a glorified Caesar. Yeah, he's a glorified Caesar. And so you will have that, and it's because, you know, when something originates in a particular part of the world, so if you look at you know, Sikhism, the language is in Gurmukhi, yeah, which is obviously it's Punjabi, but we write in Gurmukhi, and the Muslims in Pakistan write in Sharmukhi, but we both speak the same language. Yeah? Obviously, slightly different dialects and stuff like that. And so we have this situation because it's in the Punjab. When a new convert comes in who is not Punjabi, it's hard for them to understand the strength of the Punjabi culture within the Sikh kind of faith. It's infiltrated, and a lot of it is bad. Let me just put it forward here. A lot of it is bad. Can you not delete any negative comments, please? Anyone? I'm going to give certain people Rayon, Zabida. Actually, Rayon, please. Zabida, you don't need to do it if you don't want to. Anything. Rayon knows what's bad. I'm basically doing what's called kind of like a Sikh blasphemy law. Yeah, a Sikh blasphemy law. That's what I'm doing. And let me explain why. Yeah, it's not that I can't take criticism. It's because I want to be able to do a show and be able to show like my nephews, my nieces, and I want them to be able to watch the show and not read the comments and it's all disgusting stuff. Yeah, so I want to keep it up. Yeah, look at this bloody TNT Greeks. He's already, don't worry about TNT Greeks. Yeah, he's just saying Kunjar. Kunjar is okay, whatever, man. And Mr. Amraz, last night I turned on the Lion's Den. You was talking about Maulid again. Does he ever talk about anything else? I don't understand. It was Eid. Yeah. And it was at 3 o'clock. I just clicked over. And what did I hear? Maulid. Again. Again. Oh my God. I can't believe how obsessed he is with Maulid. He's been debunked so many times by everybody, even me. The Kafar has debunked him. I know it's not a do-rag, yeah. What it is, yeah, it's not a do-rag. It's called a patka, yeah. So if I don't wear my turban, I will wear a patka when I go temple or when I go to religious events or stuff like that. So I might actually just start wearing it more, to be honest, too. Because if I'm not wearing my bug and my turban, yeah, we're going to talk about obviously the thingy. Let me start sending out the links to certain people. Obviously, this will be a closed panel. As I want to bring certain people in at 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm going to stop the stream, and then what is it called? Then I'll do another thingy. Let me just get in. Jump on. Share link. So that's to Flexi. ROC. Flexi Stew. Let me get a raindrop. And what I'm going to quickly just do, I need to get a map of the Punjab out, yeah? The Punjab, just so that people understand, because a lot of people don't get what is going on with the Punjab. Yeah, so you need to really understand, like, what is going on here, because until you see the map, it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really make sense, because then people are like, oh, well, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. What's going on? You know, what's going on? I don't get what's going on. So I'm going to put a couple of stuff up because whenever we're talking about it, let me. Yeah, oh, Rafferty's here. Big up Rafferty. Happy Eid, my man. Happy Eid. Happy Eid. So I might do a show in the future, which is Punjabi culture, yeah, and talk to Hindus and Muslims. It'll be pretty heated because Punjabis are very heated people, and yeah, let's just say that's an understatement. But I might even get big R's on there. I think I figured out who Skits is, so I'll reveal that later. I think I've figured out who Skits is. It's taken a bit of time, but now that I know it's 3 people, it kind of makes sense. And I don't think Zabida's going to like what I'm going to say because she's somebody that she knows. And I don't think I'm just saying it's a theory, but I've had this theory for a while, to be honest with you. I just couldn't put the dots together. Let me just send what's it called? Raindrop. Here's the link. Oh, Raindrop link. Okay, so this is quite a. Oh, why can't I zoom into it, man? It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I'm gonna have to. I'll have to freaking more. Okay, here it is. Oh my god, it's so small. How can I now? I'm gonna have to enlarge that. I'm gonna have to enlarge that. Let me get a bigger picture of that because it doesn't do it justice. You can't have the Punjab looking that small. You're mad. You're mad. You're gonna have the Punjab looking that small. You're crazy. Let's see if this one's a bigger picture. I need to just increase the size, to be honest with you. Yeah, so I'm thinking about, I will do a show in the future that's, it's a freaking same one. Why? Oh my god. I'm getting annoyed now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting annoyed now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting a bit annoyed. Where is that? Oh god. Oh my god. Yeah, I better stop going on my good because I'm getting a bit annoyed now. Let me just check. All right. Let me see if I can find it. All right. I will have to enlarge these two. Actually, let's just get this one. I know the Pakistanis are going to be happy about this thingy. Whatever, I'll do it. Whatever. It's Eid today. Let me be kind to them today. Let me be kind. It's Eid. Happy Eid to all of you guys. All right, they're going to be happy with this one. They're going to be real happy. I'll give them a little present today because I'm always bashing. So let's give a little present to my Punjabi pras on the border. Good early morning. Good early morning, Raj. All right, so just so that people understand, yeah, you can see from this map, this used to be one place, the Punjab. Now, half of it, or 54%, is in Pakistan, and 46% went to India. And so, obviously, this used to be one place for thousands of years. And, you know, you can see Kashmir is up there, right on the border. Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan is just the next on the border. And so, this is very north of India. And this is where the culture comes. The culture of the Punjab before Sikhism, before yeah, big up to the Punjab though, man. Whichever side you're from, man. We run things around here. Sorry, dudes. You can have to thingy. That's a fake. That's a fake thingy, is it? Is that fake? Is that really odds? That's not the real odds. I'm gonna put it up anyway. I'm gonna put it up anyway because I don't think it's the real odds, but. So you can see here, we have, I'm waiting for, what's it called, ROC. You can see here, Pakistan, Punjab. And so this is where, doesn't matter what side of the border you're from, yeah, the culture is very strong. Like, it's a culture that, you know, just like, you know, you just can't get rid of it, yeah, to be honest with you. Like, even if you're a Muslim, yeah, unless you kind of like say, okay, I don't believe in nationalism, all that kind of stuff. Maybe you can, but I doubt it. Even then it will seep in because of language, you know, the food, even the temperament of the people of the Punjab is more kind of, let's just say volatile. Let's just say volatile. We're kind of like in your face type of people compared to the rest of Indians, if I'm being honest with you. It's just the way it is. Let me just get a better kind of, I'm just waiting for the guys to jump on so I can have a discussion. Now, I will say something. What it is, that this will be one of many shows, I think, because I was trying to figure out how to do the show. And I just couldn't fit everything in one show, yeah, because there's so much to talk about. What I will do today, yeah, is I was trying to think of what is the best way to show the difference between Punjabi culture and Sikhism. What was the best way? And the best way was weddings. Yeah. The weddings are the epitome, yeah, of what the difference is. Because I have been to so many weddings when I was younger. I haven't been for like 20 something years now because I don't really like going weddings, man. I just don't like the kind of like, I don't know, I just don't like it. I don't drink anywhere now and all that kind of stuff. So let me explain why it's the epitome of what the difference is. In the morning, yeah, you have the religious side. You will have Sikhs going to, Punjabi Sikhs going to the temple. The groom will be having a long beard, the turban. You would think he's a religious Sikh, but sometimes, not a lot of times, sometimes they've just grown it for the occasion. And what happens is that you have all the religious ceremony, all the Sikh part, yeah, the Sikh part. Then what happens is in the evening, you then have the party. And the party is everything here, I think, kind of, no, not everything, kind of shows what I believe is the cultural side, which a lot of it is against Sikhism. For example, drinking. It's embarrassing to say, but if you go to a Sikh wedding, there's a chance that, you know, like, it's got alcohol there. And if it has alcohol, it will be so much. I've been to some Sikh weddings, and it's embarrassing to say this. I've walked around the back of the building, and there's crates of Bacardi. Not one, I'm talking about crates. And I've been told they're gone by the end of the thingy, yeah. Also, you will see a lot of times at Sikh weddings, meat being served. And I know this is controversial. I'm a vegetarian, always have been. I believe eating meat is against Sikhi, in my opinion. I know that's a difference of opinion, but that's my opinion. We can differ. It doesn't mean I'm not a Sikh and you're not a Sikh. The parts that are okay, dancing. We don't have a problem with dancing. Yeah, in fact, dancing, yeah, is good as long as you're not doing it at a tempo and stuff. You know, nothing wrong with dancing. Music is good, but the type of music is also bad as well, because you will have songs celebrating alcohol, womanizing, you know, you name it, violence and all that kind of stuff in the songs. Yeah, if you can understand Punjabi, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, they're catchy tunes. Don't get me wrong, man, killer tunes. But this is Raj. Rashma actor says, Raj, do you dance? Yeah. Let me say, Rashma, I am the worst dancer known to mankind. I have like what's the sheet with that I'm like, yeah. You're not right, man. You're right, Triple S. And so yeah, it's fun. Don't get me wrong, but it's also against Sikhi, the alcohol consumption, the meat, and in a way, it's disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. It's disrespectful because I've seen. I remember when I was younger, I would go to the Sikh wedding, and I would, because I didn't drink until I was 22. I come from a religious family. I always found it shocking seeing what was going on, because, you know, I was in this kind of like in a religious family, and then I'd go to a wedding, all this religious stuff going on. Then in the evening, the guy that was the groom would go into sometimes I've gone into the toilet, and the guy who had the turban and the long beard has taken his turban off and shaved his beard off in the toilet. Yeah. And that's disgraceful. Like, it's disgraceful. If you're going to do that, just don't wear it. Or just keep it on for one day. Just like, you know, try and kind of like, you know, just for one day, maybe, you know, just not do X, Y, Z. Don't drink, don't thingy. In fact, when my brother got married, we had no alcohol, no meat, no party. And I know people are going to say, oh, what a disaster, what a boring. I thought it was a beautiful thing, in my opinion, because we did all the religious stuff, and that's all you need to do, in my opinion. You can celebrate. I think if you want to celebrate a couple of days, like a day or two after, rather than the day, because you're kind of like, you know, mixing the two, and people start getting confused about what is Sikhism and what is actually Punjabi culture. Let me just see what's happening to the people. Where is Arto C? He really has got Punjabi timing. So let me explain why I did this. I'm doing this particular stream. I'll big up Lady Divine. The reason why I'm doing this stream is because we have my mate Flexi Stew. Yeah, Flexi Stew is a Sikh convert. He's originally an English guy who's living in the States at the moment. And there are if people, I mean, people don't really get it, but there are quite a lot of Sikh converts here, especially in America. Like when I went to America, it seems like there's loads of Sikh converts. There's actually a village there full of Sikhs, yeah. And and I actually went there, and I was a little bit surprised about how many Sikhs are actually kind of like, you know, Sikh converts, including black guys, white people, mainly white, and they kind of like see Sikhism, in my opinion, converts more clear because they haven't got the baggage of the culture. You understand? So they've come up with fresh eyes and they're looking and they're going, okay, we're going to the temple, or we're going here, and there's cultural things infiltrating the temples. I'll give an example about the temples. Within Sikhism, you're not supposed to have any castes. Yeah, no caste. But some of the temples are named after castes. Yeah, and the people on the committee are of a particular caste, and that's cultural. It's not the religion. It's against the religion. On top of that, there's misogyny in the Punjabi culture, in the South Asians, especially the South Asians. Yeah, we have a misogyny within our culture. But Sikhism is very, very equal rights when it comes to men and women. Yeah. I'm not saying you know, certain things are still kind of like, because I do believe, yeah, and please don't get upset, people. Although we should be treated equally, we are different still. We have different, it doesn't mean one is better than another, but we're different. And when you put them together, then it makes it kind of a good team, yeah. Because if you was exactly the same, then it'll be, you know, a bit silly, wouldn't it? And I'm not, before I say I'm being homophobic, no, I'm not being homophobic, I'm just saying, you know, like, you know, men and women are supposed to be like the ideal kind of team. Let me just quickly just do something. Need to put the thingy up. What I'll do is, while I'm waiting for them, let me just get a couple of things. I don't know if they're gonna. I mean, if they don't come on, then I'll have to reschedule the show though, because I don't want to do the show without them. There's no point. So Raindrop still hasn't contacted, and I'm waiting for Flexi or ROC, and they're doing Punjabi timing, obviously Punjabi timing, which is not. Let me get a better map. We can't have Pakistan on there being bigger than the Punjab side. But I thought I'd give them a little present during Eid, you know, because you know it's Eid at the moment. So let's give them a little bit of a thingy. Let me find an India-Pakistan map so we can see what is going on. Let me just find it. Yeah, I should have done this before, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, what can I do? I'm being lazy. Just can't find a map. Okay, yeah, this one's quite a good one. Why are they all? Oh god, it really does annoy me how small the maps are, man. Not gonna lie. Obviously, I can increase the size, I suppose, which is what I'll have to do myself. Let me see if I can find. I need a full map though. If anyone's got a good map here, I'm trying to find a good map of India and Pakistan split. Yeah. All right. So let's. What I will do right now, I'm actually gonna do an experiment. Let me type in Punjab, and I'll share the screen. Hopefully, nothing crazy comes up, and I don't get a strike. So let's do Punjab. So when you click on Punjab on the thing, let's see what turns up. Just Punjab, not Sikh Punjab, not Pakistani Punjab, not anything Punjab, just Punjab. Yeah. And have a look here. When you hit Punjab, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty much all Sikhs. Look, Golden Temple, a Sikh, Punjab, Chandigarh, Sikh, Sikh soldiers, India, Pakistan, this bit, Sikh, old man playing a toll, or Tumbi, I think. What is it? Is that Tumbi? Oh no, he's not playing a Tumbi. He's taking thingy. So If you look here, and I haven't edited this. This is Google search. Yeah, this is Google search. Yeah, and so I wonder why, and I'm not going to get negative. We'll talk about this in the future. This will be another show. Why is it when you type in the Punjab in Google, it's mainly Sikhs, even though the Sikhs are the minority when it comes to being Punjabi? There's around 120 million Punjabi Muslims and around 25 million Sikh Punjabis, and probably another like 10, 15 million Hindu Punjabis. Why is it that when you type in the Punjab, it's all Sikhs? When I sing Punjabi singers, have a look. These are all Sikh guys, yeah. I know they don't look Sikh because some of them are actually because they don't actually wear, you don't have to. Not all Sikhs wear turbans. So all of these guys are all Sikhs, yeah. Honey Singh. Oh, I forgot what his name is. Oh, Jassi Gill. That's Jassi Gill. Gippy Gurewal. Hardeep Sandhu, which one's Hardeep Sandhu? I can't remember. Hardeep Sandhu. Babal Rai. Daljit Dosanjh, Yo-Yo Honey Singh, Ninja, Eli Mangat, Miss Pooja, Sukhi. So you can see here, Punjabi singers, yeah. So, like, this is one of the things I've been arguing that, like, and I think these are Sikh female singers, Punjabi females. Let me just see who they are. Let me just double check. Let me share that screen. Obviously, this is not a full religious show, so I can show stuff because I actually don't know. So you got Jasmine Sandalis. Yeah, she's definitely Sikh. So Surinder Sharma. Actually, I like Surinder Sharma. She actually does some great tracks, man. She's very pretty as well. I like that. She does some great tracks. So you can see here, like most of them are actually Sikh as well. And if you type in, so look, Sikh, because I know most of these singers' names, man, who they are. Oh, Sidhu Moosewala, Gary Sandhu, Harry Sandhu. So you can see, like, why is it that, hold on, sorry. Why is it that the Punjabi singers are mainly Sikhs? Actually, they're all nearly 99% will be Sikh, yeah. So when I'm talking about Punjabi songs, not songs, Hindi songs, not Bollywood songs. I'm talking about Punjabi songs, yeah. And this is one of the things that I've always like realized that from when I was younger, that it was always the Punjabis that were the what you call kind of really representing the Sikhs, really representing the musical side of the Punjab. Yeah, and I'm talking about the real musical side with dolls and not Hindi and all that kind of bullshit, not the Bollywood songs, man. I'm talking about the Punjabi songs. So you can see all of these guys are all thingy. I'm trying to find one Pakistani, and I'll probably Google it on another show because I want to do it separately. Now, Tol, I'm going to play Tol because a Tol, yeah, is a very kind of like cultural thing. A Tol is a drum, yeah, and let's see the Tol players. Now have a look. Sikhs. Yeah, and the thing is, yeah, I've even seen. I remember a mate of mine getting married, and when I saw the photos, he was a Pakistani guy, and the Tol players were actually Sikhs. Like he couldn't even, and I even asked him. I said, "Why didn't you get Pakistani?" He said, "I couldn't find any." Yeah, so a lot of things here, I believe here, and this is going to sound kind of controversial, and I want to do a separate show about this, about the Punjab in general, yeah, because I truly believe that when it comes to retaining the musical, kind of like instrumental, and kind of like the kind of dance and stuff like that, the Sikhs here have retained it wholly. Yeah, we still have it in our blood. The problem is, yeah, like, and I'm not going to try and diss Muslim, but when it comes to Islam, it prohibits instruments, it prohibits singing, and it prohibits, well, we're talking about singing with instruments, and it prohibits dancing. Yeah. So what happens is that you start to lose what I'm not saying it's the only part of being Punjabi. It's a small part, but it's an important part. Yeah, and so we love the music and drums. Yeah. You know, it doesn't matter. Even Sikhs that are religious, man. When a Bhangra song comes on, man, they're gonna be dancing just like everybody else. Yeah. So you can see here, you can just see, like, you know, all of them. And I remember this is a Sikh wedding, females playing dolls, doll players, female ones. And so let me just say Bhangra dancers. Let's say Bhangra dancers. I'm not putting any ethnicity on it or any religion. Now have a look. When you look at Bhangra dancers, look, I guarantee you nearly every single one is a Sikh, yeah, or a Hindu, or maybe one, you might have one or two Muslims, but look, look, yeah, you could I just know that they're Sikhs just from the way they look, yeah, look, yeah, and I don't care what anyone says, before religion come into India, yeah, any religion, this was going on, yeah, the folk dancing was going on during the harvest, yeah, like this, you know, when you had a good harvest, yeah, in like April and stuff like that. And so this is a cultural aspect of Punjabis that the Sikhs have retained wholeheartedly, yeah. And obviously, you know, because dancing and stuff is more prohibited in other faiths, then what happens is that you start to lose that kind of thing. Oh, look who's here! Third yes, Jotin Metavid. We'll get the Lochin on if he wants to come on, man. What I want to do, I don't know where. The problem is, I can't do the show here without Flexi. This is a problem. So until Flexi comes on, let me get Raindrop on first. Raindrop, I gave you the link. Until Flexi comes on, there's not much I can talk about, because the whole thing I want to do is to talk about what is it called? Sikhism and Punjabi culture, the difference. I want to ask people in the chat here who are Sikh here, because I made a statement earlier, if you didn't listen. I believe that the best way to show, a good way to, not the best way, the good way to show the difference between Punjabi culture and Sikhism is weddings. Tell me if you think that's a good idea, because in the morning you will have Sikhi, yeah, Sikhism, where people are going to the Gurdwara, doing the you know, doing the what they need to do to get married, you know, marriage and all of this kind of stuff, and they're behaving very well. And then in the evening, it's the complete opposite. You will have people that in the morning were looking religious with the long beard, doing everything, that are now cut their beards off. They're drinking. There's meat everywhere, and there's a lot of what I call the negative sides of Punjabi culture that has then been brought into the second part of the day. And this is why my brother never did a wedding party. We never did a wedding party for him. He just did the wedding. And although we could have done a party without the alcohol and the meat, because we never would have had that, I'll be honest with you, it was like, no, there's no, I mean, we just decided not to do it. You know, I did say to him we should have done it, but without it, but he said, no, just leave it. You know, my brother's a good Sikh, so he didn't really see. Good Sikh means a baptized Amrit Sikh, so he didn't really want it anyway. So let me just say, oh, that mess. Oh, yeah, yes, I get that. Gonna get, all right. So if I don't get, let me just check. Where is he going, man? If he doesn't come on by 7, I'm gonna have to shut the stream, because there's no point doing the stream without yeah. We can't actually do much without thinking. And let me explain why the show come about. Yeah, let me explain why the show come about. Let me just do something else though. Obviously, I can show certain things because obviously I'm not doing anything silly on this one. Then I'm going to stop the stream when I start a new stream. So yes, I can show certain things I don't know. So please, everybody, do not write silly stuff in their thingy. because I will time you out and you will get a delete. I'll put this up on there while I do this. Yeah, well, Gurdas Mann is a living legend, but let me explain something about Gurdas Mann that annoyed me. Yeah, so anyone that doesn't know who Gurdas Mann is a living legend in terms of Punjabi songs and everything. But he did do something very stupid, which was that he agreed that the Hindi, yeah, should be the official language of the Punjab, and that's a disgrace coming from a Punjabi singer. Yeah, like the official language of the Punjab is Punjabi, not Hindi. Yeah. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I mean, during this time, I'll play certain things that I normally wouldn't, and that's what annoyed me about Gurdas Mann, because Gurdas Mann's made his money off being a Punjabi singer or folk singer, and this guy then says that, which was absolutely stupid in my opinion. So that kind of like annoyed me. I can't believe I didn't put the picture. I got a picture of Punjabi dancers, man, but I don't know why I didn't put that up. Let me just let's get this one up. Let me just. Yeah. Look how nice I'm being to the Lodgen today. I'm actually putting up his comments. Yeah, that's how much of a good guy I am. Everyone always thinks I'm a bad guy. Yeah. So yeah, the language. Obviously, the language is very important as well. I mean, obviously, my Punjabi is terrible. Everyone's always pointing out. I know. In fact, when I went India, as soon as I spoke, they were like, England, England, England. Yeah, it was brutal. It was brutal. Yeah, I used to get rinsed. So yeah. But I can read Gurmukhi though. So that's another thing I want to. Yeah, Gurmukhi is the Punjabi language. So, or the Punjabi alphabet. Punjabi language is thingy on both sides, but the dialect changes though. So if you listen to, there's a guy called what I do normally at 8:30 is I watch a guy called Bhai Vishal Singh. If anyone wants to listen to some good kind of like what we call kind of katha or sakhiyan, about Sikhi. I normally listen to a guy called Bhai Vishal Singh with my mum and stuff like that around 8:30. It's on Sangat TV. So when you see me going at around 9 o'clock, I'm normally watching that. Yeah, that's kind of like the way I just sit down and learn stuff. And the thing is, his Punjabi is a little bit different. I'm not sure. My mum said because he's from Amritsar, but I also think because he was born a Hindu, and he's got different words for certain things. So maybe the Hindu dialect is a bit different. He uses different words for certain words that I've never heard before, to be honest with you. But obviously, my Punjabi ain't great anyway. So obviously, this is Baba Deep Singh. We got the Baba Deep Singh. This is one of the drawings I've done. What else? All right, I can go through some of my drawings. So here's another cultural bit, because this is Maharaja Dalip Singh. He's not a religious figure. Yeah, he's a cultural figure. He's a Maharaja. He's not a religious figure. But some people that can't differentiate the two. So you start having a bit of confusion about who is this guy. This is not a religious figure. Obviously, these are religious figures. Baba Jajit Singh and Jal Singh, yeah, and that's the Battle of Chamkor. That was the last battle. This is a cultural thing. So, this is where it starts getting confusing. What is cultural? What is religious? This is cultural. Maharaja Ranjit Singh with Hari Singh Nalawal. Big up Hari Singh Nalawal, man. And Khalifullah Singh and some of his European generals, Francois Allard and John Baptiste. One was an Italian, the other one was a French guy. Here's a religious picture. Baba Zorawar Fateh Singh, Guru Gobind Singh Ji's youngest sons, and who were bricked up alive. Here's a religious figure, Banda Singh Bahadur. We got Banda Singh Bahadur. Yeah. My Baggo. We'll do a female show in the future. That's my Baggo. Guru Gobind Singh Ji, the 10th Guru, obviously. Here's a cultural bit. Maharaja Ranjit Singh, not a religious figure. Guru Gobind Singh. So yeah, I mean, I should actually separate. Bhai Kanhaiya Singh. Before everyone says, Raj, you're an Islamophobe, Raj, this is Bhai Kanhaiya Singh, yeah. In fact, this drawing was used by the British Sikh medical doctors, official. They use that as their official kind of like advertisement on their cards. I might find one of them, show that. And the reason being is because this is Bikaner Singh, and he was one of the first people to kind of like, you know, when you've got like doctors on the battlefield and they're just helping everyone. And this guy's a Muslim soldier, and it's a true story where, you know, he was feeding him water and he got in trouble by, you know, some Sikhs, and Guru Gobind Singh Ji just said, look, you know, you should see, you know, well, I'll tell the story in a bit because I'm going to see, but basically, you're looking at the situation where if you look in the background here, he's actually feeding the Muslim soldier over the Sikh soldier because the Muslim soldier is more hurt. And that's what somebody in a kind of, even though he's an enemy of his and he's fighting him, you can see in the background the cannon, the Sikhs fighting. And in the background here, you have Sikhs kind of like going, oh, look what he's doing. What is he doing? And they reported him for doing that. But Guru Gobind Singh Ji basically agreed with what he was doing. So, you know, you have to have. So, you know, everyone says, oh, Raj, you just do negative drawings. This is a very positive drawing. Yeah. Very positive drawing. We're all human beings. So once again, Mata Gujri and Zara Baba Zarawana Fateh Singh. Oh, this is a guy. Oh, you know, that's actually a guy that's got his portrait. Oh yeah, and here, this is a bad, terrible drawing. But you know, this guy's Muslim here. That's by Mardana. Yeah, that was a companion of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. I need to really show my newest one, to be honest with you. I don't know where my newest one is. Oh yeah, this is one of my most iconic ones. One of the things, like I said before, the Sikhs overrepresented in the Indian army. And I do think that's because of the Punjabi culture and the nature of the Punjab. Because the Punjabis just tend to be more kind of militaristic because of the kind of location of the Punjab. It was being invaded for thousands of years. And Sikhs only make up around 1% of India, around 25% of the army. And some of them are decorated regiments. I mean, the Sikh regiments. Oh, I forgot about it. So this is Super Singh. I did a special cover. Okay, so Guru Tegh Bahadur. Let's not get negative. Thinking about Guru Tegh Bahadur. Oh yeah, so this is a drawing I did of the Golden Temple. Need to do another one. A little girl just kind of praying there. Oh, it says here's another cultural. That's what's the name of it? Princess Catherine Dalip Singh. This is another cultural thing. She was a Sikh, mixed. Her mum was German and something, and her dad was Maharaja Dalip Singh, and this was Catherine Dalip Singh. She was actually a suffragette. What was it, her or the sister? I can't remember one of them. So, another cultural again. Bindrawala, Sant Janal Singh Bindrawala. We're going to talk about this, and this picture is basically, let's just say, it's very controversial, but he's a Khalistani. And Khalistani is something that I was talking to ROC about, and he was a bit confused about, you know, exactly what is going on with the Punjab. Oh, Baba Issues, that's just the Baba. And so this is a drawing I've done of a Nihang, and we'll go over Nihangs as well. Like they're the warrior class of the Sikhs. This is one of my favorite ones, Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Yeah, Guru Gobind Singh Ji with Baba Jeet Singh. This is one of my favorite ones actually. Got his father, Guru Tegh Bahadur, and Mata Gujri, and Guru Gobind Singh, just a kid in the corner. I wish I could zoom in. I can't actually zoom in. I don't know why. Oh, here's my Battle of Serengeti, obviously. Battle of Serengeti. Actually, I need to update Guru Nanak Dev Ji, the founder of Sikhism. Obviously, this is not who I believe. This is not what I believe he actually looked like. It's my representation. I'm not saying that's what he looked like. I'm saying that's what I would think he would look like. Yeah, it doesn't mean he could. It doesn't mean we do have basic descriptions. So obviously, this kind of drawing, kind of like, you know, this is one of my favorite drawings. When Amritsar was being destroyed in 1757, the Golden Temple's in the back, and Baba Deep Singh come out of retirement and push the forces back. I don't want to go negative today, so let's just keep it thingy, fun. I'm going to give it another 20 minutes as he Arto say. Where are you? All right, What can I do? He's not coming. Give him another 15, 20 minutes. Yeah. So look at this. Even during Eid, yeah, happy Eid, everyone. Yeah, the young Ottoman cannot say positive, even for one day. Even for one day during Eid, he cannot stay positive. And I don't want to put that up. Yeah, let's take it off. But I just want to show you that I'm not going to say anything negative to the guy, because at the end of the day, it's Eid. I'll give him a day off. But this guy cannot even in the back chat, he's writing stuff to me on Eid. Like, it's like, what is going on? Like, for one day, you can't even be a human being. Yeah, Eid Mubarak, everybody. Big up to all my Muslim brothers out there, the ones that I like, the other ones that I don't. Yeah, I'm not saying nothing. Khalistan's in the bud, probably being. Yeah, you never know, man. Okay, so Raindrops put a video out. Let me see what the video is. Oh, my favorite. Can I play it though, or am I going to get a strike? Can I play it? I don't know whether to play it. Can I play it? Video unavailable, it says. Can I play it? Yeah, I don't want to take the risk, man. I need to figure out whether I can play this stuff. I don't need to thingy. What I will do on another stream later on, yeah, I'm going to show, because I don't want to go negative, but the young Ottoman keeps on talking about Khalistan Zindabad, but he has said some of the most disrespectful things to Sikhs as a whole in the back chat, and mocking the Sikhs and the Khalistan kind of movement, because he'll mock the fact that Sikhs don't have a homeland, and he's always doing that, mocking it. Now, you could say he's trying to mock me, but the point is, if he truly had respect for his Sikh brothers who actually, oh yeah, let me play something, because just to show you a bit about it, because we're going to talk about Khalistan as well, yeah. We're going to talk about Khalistan as well in the future, because I need to go over that, because that's another part of Punjabi culture. I personally, myself, yeah, I'm more of a Punjabi nationalist, in the sense that I would not want it based around religion per se. I'm not saying religion won't play a part, but I would want it based around secularism, and I would want a separate Punjab state. I call myself a Khalistani just because it's easier for people to understand, but I'm not really a Khalistani in that sense, because Khalistanis are kind of like very specific about what they want. I would say I'm more of a Punjab nationalist or a Punjab separatist. So I want a separate state for the Punjab. Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry. We will show you. So young Ottoman says, check my video of Sikhs helping Kashmiri students. Yeah, we will. But we'll also show the stuff you've written in the back chat, because we got to show both sides. We got to show your side in terms of to the public, and what you show me. Yeah, Landa Celt said it. My Irish Muslim brother, happy Eid, my man. He says the Sikhs should have a homeland. Damn right we should. Damn right we should. Let me play a video of Nihang's actually. I don't know what I'm gonna get I don't know if I'm gonna get a strike on this. I'm gonna try and play it because I think it's a beautiful video. I'll take the risk, man. I'll take the risk on this video. So one of the big differences between the Punjabi people and say the rest of India is actually probably how militaristic people from the northern states are, because of obviously being invaded for so many thousands of years. We have a much more kind of like let's just say the people of the north have fought a lot more over a period of time, just because of how many times India has been invaded. Yeah, and in the beginning, just so that people can understand, in order to get into India before the Brits went by sea, was to go through the Punjab. You had to go through the Punjab. Like, it was very difficult. Alexander the Great had to go through there, and obviously he got stopped. Yeah, I said it. You got stopped. Yeah, you got stopped. So let me just this one. The problem is these maps are so goddamn small. I'm getting annoyed, man. It's so goddamn small. Like, what can I do? India, Punjab, right, map. Let me try and get a good map here. See, this is a good map, but it doesn't show the whole of India. That's kind of annoying. Okay, oh my god, can you not just get a good map? Someone needs to get me a good map. And the thing he said I should draw one. Yeah, I probably should, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. This is not a bad one, actually. Let me. Oh, it's a peng. I don't even know what that means. Peng. Peng. It's peng. It's a peng. What does that mean? Okay, so let's get this one up here because I need to people to understand like why there's so much strife in India, like because it was never one country. So you can see here. Oh, I could actually. Oh, this is an excellent one. I can actually zoom into it. All right, well done, well done, well done. So as you see here, this is Pakistan. This is India. I mean, look at the size of India, man. That's like humongous. You're looking at like Europe and Russia. Here's Bangladesh. You can see how far Bangladesh is from the Punjab. This bit here is where the Sikhs reside, mainly Sikhs and Hindus as well, but it's mainly Sikhs. As you can see, the Punjab is split, and half of it is now in Pakistan. You have Kashmir, yeah, Kashmir, and yes, Kashmir is on the border with the Punjab, and the Kashmiris were ruled by the Sikhs. Let that sink in, people. The Kashmiris were ruled by the Sikhs before the Brits come. And yeah, I think, we won't talk too much about that. And so you can see here the border. In order to come through here into India in the past, you had to come through here. This you can see here because there's a kind of like mountains here on this side. So this is the most flattest part to get through. And so for thousands of years, nearly all the main kind of battles from outside, I'm not saying there weren't battles here, would have to come through here. So Alexander the Great went through here. You're looking at even the Bhagavad, the Mahabharata. Even if you don't believe in the Mahabharata in terms of the war, the stories of Hinduism, the great wars, this all happened in the Punjab, in Haryana, which is just around here. And so the people of this area just have become much more kind of militaristic. It's just the way it is. Yeah, and so you will see that the Sikhs, although they only make up 1% of the population, actually make up like 25% of the army, have the highest decorated regiments. And before everyone says, "Oh, the Sikhs are fighting for India," no, they're fighting for the Punjab. There's a border here. We're not going to get ruled by Pakistan. I'm sorry. If I had a choice between India and Pakistan, I'm going with India. I'm sorry. That's a straight fact. Yeah. And I know a lot of Khalistanis will say, no, we got to start with Pakistan. Let me tell you something. Pakistan will stab Punjab in the back as soon as it's got its chance. I'm telling you straight now. And that's not me being Islamophobic. I'm just telling you a fact. Yeah, because a lot of Sikhs here have gone over and started to support the car. Now, I have to admit, all right, so let me just show you something. So let me show you a video of me at Khalistan March here, just so you can see what I mean. Got the Khalistan March. Where is that Khalistan? Because there's a lot of Kashmiri separatists at the Khalistan March. And the reason why they're there is because, like, even for me, I want a separate Punjab, then Kashmir should have a separate Kashmir. I can't be a hypocrite and say I want it and Kashmir can't. I'm not going out my way to support it, but I'm not going to say they shouldn't have it because at the end of the day, oh, do you know what? Yeah, I haven't shown this picture for oh my God, I can't believe I just found it. I didn't even know I had this on there. This has to be my most proudest moment, yeah. And a lot of people are not going to understand why I'm so proud of this, yeah. But I'm going to play this video to people to understand, yeah. When I saw this video, I'm not going to lie, yeah, I got so many brownie points with my mother, man. Like, I'll tell you something, because this is just something next level for me. People are not going to understand why, but I'll explain in a minute. So this is a video of the 550th anniversary of Guru Gobind Singh's birth in Bihar, his birthplace. Guess what's on the beginning of the procession? What's that? What's that? What is that? the birthplace of Guru Gobind Singh Ji, the main Nagar Kirtan. Yeah, what is at the front of the car procession? When I saw this year, I mean, I don't look. Yeah, at the end of the day, to some people it might mean nothing. Yeah, but when I saw this, man, I was like, oh my god, like this is like when it comes to myself, yeah, this is like the biggest sort of honor I could have had, because having your artwork as at the beginning of the procession, and being a new artist, because I only started drawing a couple of years ago now, like 6 years ago, and I've only started doing Sikh artwork during that time as well. So get your drawing at the front of a procession, man. I'm not going to say that was thinking, oh yeah, big up to Black Man. No, I don't copyright my drawings. If people want to use them, they can use them. Yeah, they're religious drawings. They're religious drawings, so I don't copyright my drawings, man. So they can do with it what they want, as long as they don't alter the drawing. Don't alter the drawing. That's the main thing, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to can somebody time out or remove that comments, any negative comments? Can people be a bit more I don't know if they are. People be a bit more vigilant on the thingy, please. I don't want no silly comments on there, even though we haven't really got into it. Now I'm going to play a video of the Nihangs here, because I think this video is beautiful, and I'm actually I will actually take the risk of actually getting a strike on this, because so this kind of shows you the Sikhs, Nihangs, who are like the warrior class of the Sikhs, and obviously they're going to go traditional, because that's the way they train. Yeah, so people can say, oh well, you got guns now, you got this, what's the point of this? But they still train with swords and everything, because one day when the electricity cuts out and all the guns are gone, then maybe this might come back. It is. So yeah, put the audio. I might get a strike in this. Who cares? I'll take it. Oh, if I get a strike, then I'll just share it from my other channel.
हम हैं अकाली सबके बाली, हमारा पंथ न्यारा है, दीन मजहब का युद्ध जो कीना, खंडा फड़िया दो धारा है, सही मई मार दूर कीनी, सलोतर फड़िया करारा है, गगन मंडल में बूंगा हमारा, महाकाल रखवारा है, सिर पर मुकुट मुकुट पर चक्र, आया अज बहलारा है।
After a long and turbulent time, King Arthur, through fortune and force of arms, destroyed or made peace with his enemies inside his realm and out, and established in men's minds his right to rule. To accomplish this, the king had drawn to his person and his court the best knights and the hardiest fighting men in the world. Having made peace through war, King Arthur found the dilemma of all soldiers in tranquility. It is difficult, if not impossible, to keep the strength and temper of fighting men without fighting, for nothing rusts so quickly as an unused sword or an idle soldier. Arthur, knowing this, took the way of all generals in all time. He set up games which imitated war to keep his knights hard and hardy. By these deadly games, the Fellowship of the Round Table sought to keep skill and courage high by venturing their lives in return for fame. And while the older war-bred knights kept their arms bright, perhaps in memory of real battle, the young men whose knighthood knew only the games of combat did not love them. Arthur learned, as all leaders are astonished to learn, that peace, not war, is the destroyer of men. He watched in apprehension while the young knights who should have filled the fighting ranks dissipated their strength in the mires of complaint, condemning the old times without having created a new one. I wish I could understand it, Arthur said. They complain that the times are against them. And so the times are, said Guinevere.
I'm not sure. Okay, so yeah, big up to that video, man. I might get striped, I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna stop the stream now because there's no point talking with no guests. Raindrop, don't bother coming on, no offense. I'll reschedule it with Flexi, because Flexi, you know, like for him not to turn up, it must be something very serious. He was supposed to turn up at 6 o'clock, and so I'm going to shut the stream and then start giving them an hour or so, and then I need to go in an hour and 20 minutes, so there's not much I can do in that time. I will start a new stream with the thingy. Let me just. Oh yeah. So here's another thing that I love. Yeah, I love when people use my artwork in videos. I just love when people use my artwork in videos. Yeah. Like this is one of the top. It's got like nearly 1 million views. Yeah. There's loads of videos where I'm watching it and my mum would just start saying, "Raju, Raju, tele aaja Raju, tele aaja Raju." Then I'm like, "What's going on?" So I'll jump downstairs and then basically saying, "Come downstairs." Yeah. And then when I go downstairs, she's like, "Oh, Art Deco, she'll be like recording it, and she loves showing my artwork on like thingies, man. Yeah. Oh, Raju. Yeah, they do say Raju. That's my nickname, man. So yeah. So that's one of the things I do love. And the thing is, I don't charge for my artwork. And I know people say, "Oh, Raj, you should." At the end of the day, man, like I just love people using my artwork and seeing my artwork. So it doesn't matter if they pay me or not. I don't even know. Ask. Even when people have said to me, "Oh, we'll pay you," I'm like, no, dude, just use it, man. Just use it. One of them was actually the British doctors thingy. So they used my actual drawing for the British Sikh doctors, and this is their official kind of thingy. So the doctors use it, and they actually use my drawing of Bhai Kanhaiya Singh as their official. Because obviously he was like a first aider, giving water and stuff. So British doctors. Obviously, this is before I was the controversial Rajanator a couple of years ago. But this is a very positive message because this guy here is a Muslim and this was his enemy, but he's giving him water over his own Sikh brother who's asking for water in the corner. Look, he's shouting, "Give me water!" But because he's a humanitarian and doesn't see religion, he sees a human being. He's helping the person that's the most in need. Yeah, and so here you'll see here the Sikhs in the corner here, pointing at him, going, "Oh, what are you doing? Feeding the enemy!" Yeah. So yeah, this is actually one of my favourite ones. Actually, I'm pretty sure this drawing's up in Shepherd's Bush, Gurdwara. I can't remember if it is, to be honest, because I did an exhibition there. I was actually there. Let me just do one more thing here before I shut the stream off and start a new one. So if you look at this one here, it's in Hindi though. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not good at Hindi. I think the title says it all, which is actually just the title says it all. Sikh regiment highest decorated in India. There's no point playing audio because at the end of the day I don't want to get a strike, but you can see the title. And so this one is thingy. Here's a Sikh regiment. So these are badass to look like freaking. Now you can fight with your turban. Sikh regiments, Sikh soldiers. Sikhs. There's another one, a famous drawing. I need to actually do that drawing. Oh, there's got some good pictures in there. I'm pretty sure this is the Pakistan general. Let me just double check here. I'm pretty sure this is the war of Bangladesh, is it, or the Pakistan? And you got the Sikh soldier getting them to sign the peace document. Oh no, this is going to be a good screen grab actually. Yeah. Remember, the Sikhs only make up 1% of the population. Yeah. But if you look at most of the wars, most of the thing, this is in World War II, you would just see that most of the highest decorated regiments, most decorated units, yeah, Sikh regiment, Indian Army. Yeah, look at that. This is why Pakistan can never ever invade India. Because you got these guys on the border. Obviously, I'm a Punjab separatist, but I don't believe siding with Pakistan in order to get it, in my opinion. So, anyway, I don't want to go negative. Obviously, I can't help it. So let's shut this stream. I've given ROC like an hour. For him not to turn up, that's very rare. It means that something serious happened. Hope everything's okay. What do you feel? Yeah. They look badass in there with their red turbans. Yeah. What do you feel about Sikhs fight for next country's war? That's something we can discuss in the future, man. I think right now I need to kind of like just move on from this. Oh my God, what am I doing, man? Let me just. All right, so let me just shut the stream. Let me just put. I think Raindrop just put something up, and YouTube. What is this? What has he put up? Oh no! Oh no! I'll play this in the second part because I don't want it to go negative, man. No, actually, like, do you know what? It's Eid today. Let's leave that. That's something that now. Let's leave it today. Happy Eid to everybody. I hope you can see I'm being a nice guy. And I was gonna play a video, but I'm not gonna play it now because obviously I just saw it. I was like, all right, yeah. Let's give Pakistan a little bit of a break for today. Apart from TYO, because I need to expose him. Because even during Eid, he can't stop negativity, even for one day. He still can't stop negativity. He's emailing me in the background. Yeah, still can't stop negativity, even for one day. Even I can manage that. When it's Vasaki, I don't come on the channel for like 2 or 3 days. You see it. Yeah, well, I'll do that, and I'll do that later tomorrow. So let's leave it today. And I'm going to end the show. I'm doing a brand new show. We'll be doing certain things. Obviously, it will be more bakwas, which is like, rubbish. But what can I say? Got a few exposing to do. Anyway, take care, everyone. Just in the stream.